We've got several days of freezing temperatures in the forecast coming up, so we're faced with two choices. We can either burn up a bunch of propane, keeping everything inside from freezing, or we can winterize the camper. Let's do that. And if you're wondering why you're watching this on a channel called Digital Barbell, it's because my wife and I own Digital Barbell. We're an online training and nutrition coaching company. And since the business is online, we like to spend as much time as we can traveling in our Airstream. Of course, the whole procedure for how to winterize your Airstream is located in your manual too, but I know a lot of you guys are visual learners like me. So let's get into it. And by the way, I'm doing this on our 2023 27-foot Airstream International. All right, so as you saw, I have water in my freshwater tank, so the first thing I'm gonna do is drain that out. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pump antifreeze through all the hot and cold lines using the water pump of the RV. Make sure when you go buy your antifreeze that you're not just buying antifreeze like you use in a car, and that you're using one specific for an RV so that it's non-toxic. So on our 2023 Airstream, they were nice enough to provide us with some instructions on how to use this diverter valve to get the antifreeze into the water lines. And that valve that they're showing right here is right back here. You can see that. And it's connected to this hose that we're gonna stick in the jug of antifreeze, so it will pull the antifreeze out of the jug and pump it into the water lines. So the first thing we gotta do is turn this diverter valve facing the hose. All right, now I'm gonna take the cap off the hose, stick it in the jug, try to get it down to the bottom so it will stay there. And I wanna move it out so I can see it from the kitchen faucet, because that's the one I'm gonna do first, since it's the furthest away from the water pump. It's gonna take the longest to get over there. So now I'm gonna turn my water pump on, and I'm gonna turn on the cold water, and it's gonna be pulling antifreeze out of there. And I'm just waiting for this to turn pink. I can see the jug going down, so I know it's working. More water, and it's pink. Now I'm going to switch it back to the hot water. I think I might be getting the hose. Hose might not be deep enough in here. This thing is sucking up the antifreeze. Look how much it's already used. I think it's still down in there. All right, let's go back to doing the hot water. Let me make sure my water heater's not on. No, it is not on. All right, that's turning pink there. All right, so now I'm gonna move to the next closest faucet, which would be the bathroom. It looks like I used about 2/3 of the bottle doing the kitchen. All right, so same thing in here. Cold first. It's pink immediately. Hot, pink, nice. All right, let's do the toilet. Let's go to the bathroom, the shower. We just got these suction things. Haven't even driven anywhere and they both fell off the wall already. That's not a good sign. What is this? Oh, that's part of that. All right, cold. Pink, hot. Oh, running out of antifreeze. Okay, so before I got the hot to turn pink here in the shower, I ran out of this gallon of antifreeze. Luckily, I have another one, so give me a second. There's a little bit left in there. Huh, that wasn't very smart. All right, let's finish up the hot in here. Sucking air in. All right, there we go. Pink is hot as pink. Okay, I will tell you that this antifreeze pink color will stain, so wipe it up before you finish the job. Okay, one more thing inside here before I go out and do the outdoor shower and the low point drains for the hot and the cold has to do with the water heater under the bathroom sink here. Okay, so in our Airstream, our water heater is located under here, and there's this little valve right here in front of the water heater that will let water pass through here, drain the water heater. So I want to make sure to get antifreeze through there too. So I'm just going to open it for a second, let that run through. That should be plenty, and close it back off. All right, let's head outside and do the outdoor shower. Okay, so I lost my shower head a long time ago, but just looking for the same thing here to get pink to come out of the hot and the cold. There we go. Make sure you turn these off too. It's easy to forget. All right, okay, now I need to lay underneath and open up the low point drains for both the hot and the cold. Make sure antifreeze comes out of those. Okay, so I'm underneath here, obviously, and there's two brass valves here that just turn 90 degrees, and I'm really just looking to see antifreeze come out of both of those two. All right. So use an air compressor hooked up to your city water valve to blow all the water out of your system, but I don't have a compressor, so we're doing it the antifreeze style. All right, now I'm over here at my water heater. I'm going to turn my water heater off. I'm going to come over here to this pressure release valve right here. I'm just going to open it until I see pink come out of there. And there we go. This last part can be a bit of a mess, trying to get this all taken apart without spilling antifreeze everywhere. So I've got some paper towels ready for the unavoidable mess. Not too bad. Some of this antifreeze is just going to stay in this pipe. And then with that taken apart, I'm going to go ahead and turn this valve back to normal. We'll bypass the winterization mode and go back to where it would be pulling from the fresh water tank with the water pump on. Last thing I'm going to do is go around and pour a little bit of antifreeze into all the sinks so that the P-trap down underneath has a little bit of antifreeze in it, so any residual water in there doesn't freeze and break anything. Okay, so our Airstream is winterized. I ended up using almost 2 gallons of antifreeze. There's a good chance, since I'm a professional coach and not a professional RVer or anything like that, that I messed something up. So if you do yours differently, or if I made a mistake, please leave me a comment below so I'll know to do it differently next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.